Y'all, Cardi B cannot be this stupid. She out here looking like she humble flexing on people, literally warning Offset's new girlfriend that Cardi likes to send people so she can get run up and done up. Y'all, I have to jump on here really quick because let's actually talk about this. What's the weirdest thing in this whole situation? The fact that Cardi is talking big and bad, but Offset is going for not only 50% custody, but he wants 50% of all the assets Cardi made during the marriage. Y'all, that's just disrespectful. And you know the crazy thing is? Cardi spent much of her marriage bragging about all the material possessions Offset got her. And guess what? You give it up half of what you own to this man. Now, here's the thing. Cardi's a Libra. I know she probably dug Johnny Cochran out of the grave in order for her to get justice. Baby, never underestimate a Libra's desire to get justice and to make sure. So she probably did some santeria to pull up Johnny Cochran to represent her in this divorce. Offset's crazy if he's thinking that Cardi is not going to burn down her whole kingdom before giving a man 50%. But it puts in light when you are a woman and when you put in I know I'm going off a tangent. Let me finish. When you're a woman and when you start excusing disrespect so you can wear like baubles in the street to impress people that are in a worse situation with you. And that's not even shade to Cardi. Listen, we all know Offset is a chaos demon and had her down bad. The one thing I'm surprised is he found a new victim that quick. But I guess as long as let me get comfortable. I guess as long as what? As long as those checks clear, he always gonna be able to find a new chaos demon. Anyway, let's get into Cardi's humble bragging. Listen, somebody tweeted. Let me just see if I can read this. Somebody tweeted. I just want people to remember that Cardi sent grown men to beat on women over the same man. This is when Cardi was up there trying to blackmail and threatening Offset and his girl to apologize to her. Now, I can understand getting Offset, but Cardi, you expect somebody's girl to take a knee? Now, I know you saw what we all saw. He basically pushed her out the way and almost climbed over her body so he could get a little photo op showing you he was unbothered. But that doesn't mean Offset's worried about you. It don't even mean that he loved you. It means that he still thinks that you still got a little dummy left in you. Right? It's a little dummy left in you that he can exploit. That's the thing people need to realize. They don't keep coming back because they love you. They come back because you are the dummy that will keep accepting it. But Cardi B said, baby, I'm a dummy no more. On top of that, Offset's been doing everything he can to get her attention. What's the thing he's been doing? He's been leaving. He's going to delete himself. He's been putting her self-esteem in the ground. He's been saying, my new girl's tighter, brighter. I don't know, whatever you want to say. My new girl looks like the face you paid all your money for. I don't know. I'm just saying he looks like he get real disrespectful. Anyway, he's doing all this to get in her head. Cardi, stay strong. Why? Because he wants you to come so out of character. This helps him take your 50/50 fortune. Instead of focusing on what you should be doing, you focusing on this ninja doing all this stuff. Anyway, listen to what Cardi said. And again, when you read this, keep in mind my inner voice. I said Cardi's an idiot. Because meanwhile, her best friend is in jail over this. Imagine your best friend going to jail because she had you beat down the other women that were messing with Offset, that he still continued to taunt you in your face, even while you was heavily pregnant with his child. Anyway, right? Even though what Offset said he wants a paternity test, or he's questioning paternity, maybe. Anyway, let's get into this, right? Or did he stop that? That's another thing. Offset is such a narcissist. He will do anything to hurt Cardi's feelings, even if it don't even make any sense. So listen to this. So somebody said, I just want people to, let me read this for you. I just want people to remember she sent grown men to beat on women over this same man. Lol. Cardi said, enough with the lies. Where are my court papers? Does it say grown men touched any women? Nowhere. Why would I send grown men when my bees get active and they came out and said it themselves? My co-defendants were women. Y'all got that narrative from somebody that wasn't there. Is that a flex? Is that a flex? And when I read that, I said, you might be thinking the same thing I said. I paused and I said, she can't be this stupid, right? And somebody texted, apparently we're all on the same thing. Someone tweeted, Tracy tweeted, she's such an idiot. Okay, you didn't send men to beat women up because of your ex-husband. You sent women. That makes it so much better. Cardi B said, another narrative that I let slide. Cardi, you don't let shit slide. Shut up. If it was because of a girl messing with my ex, then I would have about 30 cases on me. But that wasn't the issue. I got into it with them outside our hotel, and I ain't like the tone. Now, was it the right thing to do? No. But I did the crime, and I did the time. Now that the case is over, I can speak my truth. And I said, okay, let's deconstruct this, because I feel like we need to deconstruct it. First of all, Miss Bella Calise, Alcatraz, Harry Potter. First of all, Miss Bacardi. What? Girl, so you just happen to say that even though there is some truth to what it says, Offset has cheated with 11 people, right? Not just on Cardi, every woman he's with. So I do believe to a certain extent, there's some truth to this, that Cardi lets it slide when Offset cheats. And I do believe that Cardi knew who Offset was cheating with. And I do believe that they had a relationship that as long as he kept her laced or gave her the most, oh, you just effing those other bees, but you give me everything, which oddly enough, you ended up paying for all your own gifts because he's coming for half of your fortune. So what did you really get? Anyway, right? But I do honestly believe that might be it. And I do believe that she was fine to let Offset cheat in peace. And now that I know things about the record industry, I'm like, oh, maybe Cardi, maybe Offset wasn't the worst of them, right? But you were fine to let Offset cheat in peace. But one of the side Johns got out of her place, got into an argument at a hotel, because it is a big coincidence that you personally don't like one of the women that your husband was blowing their back at, right? Were blowing their back out and making you feel like less than, and he was tricking on her. That's what the streets are saying. I don't know. This is all unconfirmed. I'm giving a hypothetical if that's what's going to happen, right? Because you know Miss Bellaquise likes to sue. Anyway, right? But that's why. Now something tells me somebody told her something tells me that all this happened because your lawyer called and said, what the hell are you doing? So Kagome said, I can see Cardi getting caught up in a RICO case. She ain't never hid her gang affiliation. Somebody said, so Cardi said on Spaces she never cleared her name about the club incidents because she didn't want to implicate her friends. Y'all, she said, I've been saying for a while she's going to get herself caught up still fooling with those people. She said, I can't picture the police wasting their time and resources on a single mother of 3, but it will do irreparable damage to her reputation if she ever has to testify against the people she's funding to say herself. You guys, listen, what do y'all think about this? Part of me believes that Cardi is due for another meme coin scam, and I think Cardi just needs to get her engagement numbers back up, because I'll be honest with you, and this is my last thing, I don't even believe Cardi's crash outs anymore, just like I don't believe that she's done with Offset. Well, she might be, just like I don't believe that the album is coming out in 2025, but hey, it might be. Listen, she just needs her engagement numbers back up, because she's probably in the middle of some new deal. You saw the way after she got those Fashion Nova numbers or those Shein numbers. You know everybody want to collab. Anyway, Cardi, get that money. Stay away from that man and stop sending your friends to do hood rat things. You a mother of 3. Act like it.